China, home to 1.4 billion people. Yet for years it was a closed society separated from the Western world. Today the bamboo curtain has come down and China has proudly opened its doors to travelers who marvel at its astonishing treasure trove of historic landmarks and its technological advancement. Join us through this introduction to a series of epic journeys as we uncover some of the captivating and exotic secrets of China. Welcome to China. This video previews an entire series that will explore the once mysterious land of exotic wonders. In contrast to old stereotypes of peasants working in rice fields, China is highly advanced. The rice fields may still be there, but China is a technological leader, manufacturing electronic components for your iPhone and other popular products. Even luxury goods like silks for Christian Dior. In the last 12 months, China produced 12 million electric vehicles compared to Tesla's 1.8 million. And China is growing fast. Every day, it pours 5.8 million tons of concrete, forges 2.5 million tons of steel. A 10-story building can be constructed in 28 hours, and a 57-story skyscraper can be completed in 19 days using modular techniques. Its bullet trains travel up to 300 kilometers per hour, making the tyranny of distance between towns and cities evaporate. It's the second largest economy in the world next to the United States, and that brings us to Shanghai, the financial center of China. From the scenic boulevard called the Bund, we can see temples of commerce and billionaire apartments making up the skyline. A constant reminder of the state of dualism between communism and capitalism, all coexisting. At its center, the conspicuous 632-meter Shanghai Tower is the fourth highest structure in the world. Other landmarks like the Oriental Pearl define the financial center and economic powerhouse of the nation. And at night, the city lights up, its skyline illuminated with a dazzling LED display. Shanghai is China's answer to Manhattan. And yet, despite all of its modernity, China's defining traditions, cultures, and history are proudly preserved. Historic wonders that date back centuries are everywhere. Just a half-hour ride away via bullet train is Suzhou. Its characteristic canals have earned it the title Venice of the East. The charming waterways with scenic boat rides take you past banks lined with lanterns. And the cafes along its shores serve wonderful cuisine like delicious dumplings. Or this delectable sweet and sour fish with eye-popping presentation and flavors that will leave you wanting more. If you love Chinese food, from the mouth-watering aromas and flavors of the street food to traditional Peking duck prepared by master chefs, you're in for a treat. China comes with gastronomic delights that can be discovered every day. And with the help of Google Translate, you can read entire Chinese menus if you want to avoid tourist or hotel food and dine where the locals do, sampling the real deal. Everywhere you'll frequently see beautifully dressed ladies and children taking advantage of the historical backdrops by getting their photos taken in traditional dress. Beijing's 178-acre Forbidden City was the home of emperors, China's lavish answer to France's Versailles. Having served as a palace for 24 emperors, it featured in the movie The Last Emperor. Its construction involved 1 million laborers and 100,000 artisans to create the 8,704-room palace. But these facts are lost when the traveler simply stares at the sheer scale and grandeur that a camera can barely do justice to. Not far from the Forbidden City, the Temple of Heaven leaves visitors in awe as they gaze at this beautifully ornate monument of faith. Taoist symbolism shows the relationship between heaven and earth, the red color representing earth, the blue representing heaven. When one thinks of the most famous sites in China, most will inevitably think of the Great Wall. A popular part is easily accessed on the outskirts of Beijing. Its ramparts are the largest defensive structure in the world and are just waiting to be explored. The Great Wall of China goes on, and on, and on. It stretches over 21,000 kilometers, more than 13,000 miles, built from the 7th century BCE. So how far do you think you can walk on this historic edifice, going from fort to fort, and up some steps that are pretty steep? In Xi'an, the lights of Everbright Street rival those of Shanghai. Only instead of the futuristic look of Shanghai, the buildings here are exquisitely traditional. At one end stands the Wild Goose Pagoda, surrounded by peaceful gardens. It's a stark contrast to the chaotic bustle and clamour of the exciting vibe of Muslim Street, a must-see, or should we say must-taste, hub of sensational mouth-watering street food. It will overload your senses with the colours, the smells and the flavours. But the main reason travellers come to Xi'an is an archaeological one. They come to see the Terracotta Army, otherwise known as the Buried Army. It's a huge attraction, with 8,000 life-size soldiers made of clay discovered only late last century. They were sculpted to protect the first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in the afterlife. In another part of China, the third longest river in the world, the mighty Yangtze, features the famous Three Gorges and stretches 6,300 kilometers. In some parts, it's ultra-modern with the technology of the Three Gorges Dam, and modern cities that line its shores like Chongqing, China's largest city. Yet in other parts, you'll discover wonderful and dramatic cliffs making up the gorges, and little historic villages along the way, like the touristy but very charming tribe of the Three Gorges. Other small treasures are waiting to be explored, like the White Emperor City. And the ancient folk culture park, completely relocated stone by stone to preserve it from intentional flooding caused by the completion of the Three Gorges Dam. The cultural Chinese dance here can only be described as elegant. And the face-changing dance like an oriental magic show that thrills travelers. The series takes you through other wondrous discoveries like the Hunan province, with what some say is one of the most beautiful towns in all of China, Fenghuan Ancient Town, meaning Phoenix Ancient Town. Tianmen Mountain, where you can climb the 999 steps to Heaven's Gate. Yangtze River, where the forest of rock pillars inspired the exotic landscapes of the movie Avatar. And if you can handle temperatures between -20 and -30 degrees Celsius, the Harbin Ice Festival will reward you for making the effort to be here with this fairyland of ice, carved into themes for every festival, and beautifully lit up at night. Despite being a communist country, there's a deeply spiritual side of China to explore, rooted in cultural traditions and faith that date back thousands of years. Discover icons of devotion so beautiful, so fantasy-like, you won't believe they exist. Join pilgrims who seek spiritual enlightenment and serenity high above the daily clamor of life. Be prepared to have your senses overloaded with temples in the sky. Intriguing and elegant culture. Incredible food everywhere you look. Landmarks that put you into historic time warps. Futuristic cities. And smiles everywhere you go. With episodes planned for release during the next year, it's all coming to the Advantage Traveller channel. Subscribe so you don't miss a single journey as we take you on an adventure to discover the secrets of China.
Welcome to